Welcome back to Good Day, Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show. There are very few instances during the school day where kids are encouraged to get dirty, but today that all changes. Laura Sandlin is at Greenwood Elementary in West Toledo with why getting dirty is the theme of the day. Good morning, Laura.
Amanda, good morning. It is all about building social skills, confidence, and allowing kids to get out and just enjoy the weather. Now this morning I am joined with some very special guests. We have Callie Parker, a 5th grade student, and then we are also joined with Bill Cullen, the principal here at Greenwood Elementary. So thank you both so much for being here.
Hi.
So Callie, you mentioned to me that this is unfortunately going to be your last year doing the mudder, but it's something you said that you've really enjoyed over time. So what are some of your favorite things that you get to experience?
The mud pit and basically everything.
So what would you say, means a lot to you? Is it spending time with your friends? Is it kind of just getting to be outside?
It's bonding with everybody here and like having fun.
Absolutely. And then Mr. Cullen as well, you kind of mentioned to me that, this is a great opportunity for students of all ages or even disabilities to get out.
Yeah, this a lot of work goes into this, but it's all about the kids. One of my biggest philosophies in education is when the kids come to school, I want the kids to have fun when they come here. Because if they have fun when they come to school, they're going to want to come to school, and then getting them through the doors is the hardest part, right? So once they get through the doors, my teachers are going to give them a world-class education, but they got to have that carrot. And that's what this is about today. I mean, I haven't been home since yesterday at 7 a.m. I spent the night at school here, getting everything ready, getting it all up, ready to go, and the kids are going to come in and have a great day.
Absolutely. And then Callie, you also mentioned to me too that you feel really lucky to attend this school. Why is that?
Because everybody is so nice and everybody is like so nice. And the principal, he's the best principal I could ever have.
Aw, that's awesome. And then Mr. Cullen as well, you kind of make accommodations based on those for their needs. Can you kind of explain that a bit more as well?
Yeah, we have some special needs kids in the building here, and we have a special session where they come out at 12 o'clock and all the other kids are inside having lunch. So Miss Hubble, our Panther Room teacher, is able to take them around and give them more of a one-on-one experience. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. So if they find an activity that they like and they want to do, Miss Hubble will go down the mudslide with them, she'll crawl through it with them, and it's just all about their needs and what they can and cannot do, and we always push them to do as much as you can.
And then you mentioned to me as well that you guys wouldn't be able to do this without some very special partnerships.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot that goes into this, and I want to give a very special shout out this year. So we've got the Sons of Nature. It's a lawn service in the area. It's run by one of my former students. He donated a group of hay bales for us here today, and then Davy Trees came in every year. They do the excavating, digging up. They bring us dirt. They brought us another thing of straw bales. We could not do this without them, and then of course our Whitmer CTC is making some of the obstacles for us, and it wouldn't be the same without them.
That's fantastic. Callie, you're now moving on to middle school. What do you think will be one of the biggest takeaways as you go on to your next chapter?
I don't really know.
That's okay. No worries at all. Mr. Cullen, you had mentioned to me that one of the biggest things is you really want kids to take away lessons for the rest of their life.
Yeah, so it's one of the big things I try to push here at Greenwood is physical fitness and physical activity, because it's a mindset, right? If you have the mindset where you can compete in sports or you just being physically active, I think that lends well for your entire life, whether when you go to get a job, you have that mentality of showing up for work every day, because you have to show up for your team, your football team, your wrestling team, your basketball team every day and work as hard as you can. And that's the mindset we want to give the kids for when they leave here, they go to Whitmer, and then they go on to college, the trades, or whatever it is in their life. We want to make sure they have the mental fortitude to be successful.
Absolutely. And then of course too, for those who might not be aware, what actually is the mudder?
The mudder is a 1 mile mud obstacle course that is based upon like the adult Tough Mudder and Spartan races. So I compete in those, and I wanted to bring that to my kids here at Greenwood. So we have 21 obstacles ranging from our mud pit here. We have Mud Mountain across the way here. We have a rope climb. We've got a rock wall. We've got a web maze. We've got ending it all in a giant slip and slide. And then the reward for finishing the course is a popsicle.
How fantastic. And Callie, is there any way that we can possibly convince you to go through the mud pile for us?
Sure.
All right.
All right, we're going to go ahead and come on over here on the other side, and we're going to go ahead and have Callie run through our course. All righty. Do you want to start? Just whenever you're ready. Don't even...
Here?
Yeah, you can start wherever you'd like. And big shout out to Callie for being brave enough for us and crawling through. So this is one of the obstacles, like Mr. Cullen mentioned. They have 21 different ones. Kids are going to be crawling through, going through the mud piles, not being able to lift up their heads. So this is one of the great examples of some of the challenges that the kids will be facing today. But overall, it is such a fun day. And Callie, thank you so much for being brave enough for us.
Later today, I got to go into my office.
Alrighty, well, thank you both so much for all of that. Callie, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. We're going to be sending things back to you guys in studio. Reporting live, Laura Sandlin for WTOL 11.
It's no wonder they end with the slip and slide. They got to try to wash some of that off. Laura, thank you. Well, next on Toledo's most watched at 9 a.m. show, we're celebrating 250 years of the United States. And believe it or not, reality shows are uniquely American. We'll explain why when Good Day returns.